International Affair with Simone Amelia, aka Boss Lady, here with an old friend of mine who I haven't seen for a little while.
Yeah.
He doesn't like the cold, so he doesn't come to New York too often.
Especially during the winter time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Speak a little closer to the mic. Dorrough Music. Welcome to the show.
What's up with it?
You know my DJ Leon Smith. He does the show from Australia.
Yeah, I remember him.
Your biggest fan.
Matter of fact, we did a tape, right?
Yeah.
What's up with it, man?
He's good.
Yeah.
He actually said to ask you, because he wants to go to Dallas this year.
Oh yeah,
he's never been to the States. He's never been to the States.
And he want to come to Dallas.
And he wants
unlike
to come
you.
to Dallas. Unlike me, yeah. No, I want to get there one day.
One day.
You know, I haven't had the right invitation yet.
You got plenty of invitations.
That's true, from you,
and
from
it's the
Bebe,
official.
from
Yeah, that's the most official invitation you can get.
So, welcome to the show. This is my new show. This is your first time on my new show. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And you have a lot of things going on, but myself and the publicist that I met you through, shout out to Dove Clark.
Dove, what up?
We always say that like you drive us crazy because you're so talented and you're driven, you work very hard, but like you do so many things almost under the radar. We feel like.
Yeah.
So what have you got going on at the moment?
Man, so much, man. You know, really, I spent like a year in California, in LA, just recording my music. Linked up with DJ Skee and his team and recorded a lot of music.
The Dash Radio
yeah.
Kingpin himself.
That's the family, man. So I actually recorded like half this album at Ski Lodge in LA.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then I recorded the rest in Texas, and you know that kind of give the name TexaFornia, but I wasn't even going for that when I named it that. It was just that I was going so much traveling between Texas and California. And
you have a connection to the Bay Area, I remember.
Yeah, exactly.
Well.
That's where my music blew up at it, in the West Coast, the Bay Area, then LA, and of course Texas too. So that always been, you know what I'm saying, my area, Texas and California. So now this album is really influenced by the cultures of Texas and California, and I actually recorded this album in
How does
Texas
it come through in the music?
The music, I'm working with nothing but producers from California and producers from Texas, so that automatically give a sound. Then a lot of the features are Cali features and Texas features as well, and it's a sound like when you hear the project, it's gonna sound like the cultures of Texas and California together, but it's national. You feel me? It's, you probably will be familiar with right off the bat. Some of the West Coast sounds right now because some of the producers, Legal Stars. I did a project, song with Mustard on my last project. Might even carry it over to the Texas.
So you had Mustard early.
Oh yeah, man, Mustard was rocking together early before he was the Mustard he is now. Which I salute to him. The grind paid off. But yeah, it's just Texas, California, the sounding. But it's a broad project, and I spent like a whole year working on it. So I'm really.
And you tour regularly in both states. You do a lot of shows in both.
Yeah.
States.
I mean, I toured everywhere. I just got back from Japan actually, but like living in I say digesting the culture more Texas and California because I'm actually anywhere else it's like passing through. You know what I'm saying? But these two places. I live there, so it's different.
So that will be TexaFornia will be officially your third studio album.
It'll be the third studio album. I dropped 3 Gangsta Grills, which are I guess you can call them mixtapes. I dropped a project with DJ Ill Will and a project with DJ Scream and DJ Smiles together. So it'll probably be like my 7th project. Yeah, but my 3rd studio album.
And your first album came out in 2009.
First album was 2009. Okay. Second was in like close to 2011. And then I've been dropping projects every year up since then.
All right, so let's get into some music and we'll keep talking. DJ Leon Smith loves playing your music.
What up,
man? Should we play Beat Up the Block?
Yeah, Beat Up the Block featuring Lil Boosie. That video dropping soon too.
Oh, is it? All right, nice. We'll look out for
I'm going to show it to you. I'm going to show it to you exclusively.
What, the video?
Yeah,
or?
I'm going to show you the video.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, nobody saw it. So you should be
Sounds good. All right, International Affair. We'll be back with Dorrough Music. International Affair with Simone Amelia, a.k.a. the Boss Lady. Here with Dorrough Music. My favorite person from Dallas because I don't know anybody else.
So if you knew more people, I wouldn't be your favorite person?
Automatically.
That's crazy.
I'm only
Boss
kidding with
Lady.
you. So we were just talking about, before we went into Beat Up the Block, TexaFornia is your 3rd album. It doesn't have a release date yet.
Nah.
How far along are you with the album? Because I know you have a mixtape coming up before then. So
It's completed. The music is done.
Oh, the album is done.
Yeah, it's done.
Okay. Does the label have the album?
I'm actually about to meet with them now.
Okay.
They have half of it, and we finna go over it. So now we're just coming up with the promotion side of it, and strategies and the visuals and all that. But the music is done.
Are you excited? You haven't had a big release for a minute.
I'm excited, and why I'm more excited because this is like the first time. No, I would say the second time, because my first time I took a lot of time with it, but this is the first time I really took a lot of time to really create the product, and just really emphasized on that. So and now
it's been a few years.
Yeah, and I benefited from that because the product is good, So yeah, I'm excited about that part. But I mean, another thing I'm excited about is that I took time to develop myself as an artist. I toured. I never stopped touring, so I automatically enhanced my performance. Met a lot of people, built a fan base, and just did all the stuff that I feel like you should do and have to do as an artist.
You have a lot of very strong relationships with your fellow artists.
Yeah.
Not many artists that, because, not yet, you're not topping the charts regularly, but you're very good friends with those artists that are topping the charts regularly, and it seems like they authentically, F with you.
Yeah.
How do you maintain those type of friendships?
It's just the way I was born, man. It's really more about character and just who you are. You feel me? Like me, I won't broadcast myself as a real person, but I will say that. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like the relationships that I've built are genuine. You know what I'm saying? It's not like,
because it can't be easy getting them all on tracks like all the time. It's a lot of work.
Yeah, but see, it's me through like phone calls and text messages. It's not me like reaching out to a manager or a label. You feel me? So it's real personal. Like me and Wiz Khalifa did a track that's pretty big on iTunes right now called La La La, and we actually recorded at his house, and out in LA. I got records with French and Diddy and Boosie, pretty much everybody you can name, Boosie, and these are all the people who are like friends to me. Where we call and text each other, we talk about the music first, and then we get the stuff done. So
Dash Radio here with Dorrough Music, who is like BFFs with DJ Skee, Dash Radio's CEO.
Yeah, man. Shout out Skee, man.
He's supportive, right?
Very supportive, man. I went to LA and Skee opened up his whole studio to me, and really let me work in the studio. And that mean a lot, to an artist, because of course we can go and book studio time anywhere, but when somebody open their hands up to you, just different, it's real receptive. And I created a lot of great music in that studio, and every time I go to LA, that's where I'm at. Plus, Skee always supported the music, and I always been a big fan of Skee myself. So yeah, shout out to Skee.
You're both big sports fans.
Yeah, we is. Yeah. Skee from Minnesota too.
Yeah.
But yeah, Skee is he a big sneaker fan too. I remember one time I went to a store out there in Hollywood, a sneaker store, and ran into him in there, and I already knew he was a sneaker fan. I was going to go buy some shoes, but it was just like crazy, just running to him. He was a sneaker fan. We run into each other in the store.
How big's your sneaker collection?
Actually a lot. It's pretty big, but this is what happened with me. I got a big family. Like all my shoes every pair of my shoes end up with a cousin, nephew, a homie. You know what I'm saying?
What
because
size
I'm not
shoe
really living in a half.
And so you've got people in your family the same size.
Everybody.
Everyone happens to have an 11
or they make it they size. You feel me? So, but I ain't really just so materialistic to where I feel like collecting. I really just.
You want them when you want them, and then when you're done with them, it's like whatever.
I actually started off wanting to collect them, but it didn't happen that way. So it's just like I just took it out of my mind. I was like, there's no way I'm being able to collect them. I'm the youngest out of 11 kids.
Yeah.
Therefore, I got a lot of brothers, and I got a lot of nieces and nephews, and what I'm saying, even homies. So there's just no way in the world I'm gonna be able to keep shoes like that.
What was it like being the youngest of 11 children?
I mean, it was pretty cool for me. Like I was the youngest, and I was spoiled with love. We weren't spoiled with things and material things, but being the youngest, it was pretty cool for me. We all played sports, so it was just a lot of support coming up. Wow. Yeah, it was pretty fun.
You got 2 teams, right? You got like.
But see, like I'm the young. Like it was only probably like 5 of us at the most in the house because they were older.
Yeah.
So once they got on. They didn't come back to the crib.
You never did like a Jackson 5 type of performance type of group?
Nah, because you know what's crazy? I'm the only one doing the music.
Really?
Only
Out
one.
of 11?
My sister, my oldest sister, she dance and she's in the music that way, but she's the only one. You know what I'm saying? But it's like
what
nobody.
Kind of dance?
Like not stripping. She was actually a performance arts dancer. Yeah, like she, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But that's the only.
You're the only did music.
Only one that did it. So
wow.
So yeah, it was new. It's new to the. I mean, it was new to the family.
Did you have to fight for attention? Like, what kind of kid? What kind of teenager were you?
I never had to fight for attention because I was real good in sports. Like I always got that. When I did start doing music, it was hard for it to get initial family support because it was just so different.
Yeah.
But I ended up getting that. But I never had to fight for attention.
Yeah.
And I was always, even in school, like I was always like popular, like on homecoming course, captain of the basketball team. You feel me?
Lord.
So you know what I'm saying? Like it was just always like that for me.
The golden child in many ways.
In many ways, it was always like that for me. So when the music thing started happening, it was just kind of like, okay, I can get used to this. You feel me?